Software development without Agile is just like tea without sugar. So, hello guys, I am back with another Scrum video. And today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic, that is product backlog refinement. So tell me how you start your day. Well, I start mine by listing out all the tasks in my diary that I have to perform in a whole day. And throughout the day, I keep refining these tasks according to my schedule, priority, and need. The same is the principle of product backlog refinement. Product backlog refinement is a continuous process of refining product backlog items according to market conditions, business requirements, and technology. But before we move forward, let's have a look at the definition of the product backlog. The product backlog is an ordered list of everything required to build and improve a product. But the product backlog is never complete. It continuously evolves when the conditions and product need change. And that is why it is a living artifact. Now you might want to know, what is the product backlog refinement? As described in the Scrum Guide, product backlog refinement is the act of adding details, estimates, and orders to the items of the product backlog. It is a method to keep the product backlog updated. The product backlog refinement process was earlier also called backlog grooming. But why is product backlog refinement necessary for the Scrum framework? So here are a few reasons that make product backlog refinement an essential part of the Scrum framework. The first reason is that it makes the product backlog relevant, up-to-date, and concise. Also, it improves the productivity of the Scrum team. The second reason is that it ensures fast delivery of product increments during each sprint. The third benefit of product backlog refinement is that it develops shared understanding among the product owner, development team, and stakeholders. Last but not least is that the product backlog refinement process prioritizes product backlog items based on value for the Scrum team. Let's move ahead. Are you excited to know what happens in product backlog refinement? So here we go. During product backlog refinement, product backlog items are reviewed and revised. The product owner and development team collaborate on the detail of the product backlog items. Obsolete user stories get removed, and new user stories are created. Large product backlog items split into smaller ones. New items are reviewed and revised. Risks and obstacles in the development process are identified. The priority of items is added to the product backlog. Now let's talk about the refinement meeting. Product backlog refinement is an ongoing process that involves several activities. And a refinement meeting is one of these activities. This meeting revolves around four elements. First, create items. Second, reprioritize items. Third, refine items. And fourth, remove items. But what is the purpose of the refinement meeting? The product refinement meeting aims to get product backlog items in the ready state for a sprint planning meeting. If the refinement meeting is organized appropriately, it can reduce the time of sprint planning. Well, the refinement meeting aims to remove obsolete items, create new priorities, check if backlog items are ready for a sprint planning meeting, assign estimate, improve transparency of product backlog. Talking about participants of the product backlog refinement meeting. The product owner supervises the backlog refinement and is a mandatory participant. Other potential participants are development team members, Scrum Master, and external and internal stakeholders. But what is the ideal time for a refinement meeting? The Scrum Guide did not prescribe the exact duration for the product backlog refinement meeting. The Scrum team decides how and when refinement should be organized. However, the Scrum Guide states that the process consumes no more than 10% capacity of the development team. Also, the refinement meeting duration depends on the changes that need to include in the updated product backlog. Now let's bust some myths about product backlog refinement. First, backlog refinement is not a one-time event, but an ongoing activity. Second, the product backlog refinement process is not time-boxed. I hope you are now ready to rock your product backlog refinement. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, drop your suggestions and feedback in the comment section. And we at Mentorites offer personalized mentoring to clear Scrum Master interviews and excel in Scrum Master roles. Link to Mentorites in the description. Get in touch with me through WhatsApp, LinkedIn, or email. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.